Step right into the mystical universe of Storytime with Dr. Apples. You've just been transported through Dr. Apples' magical time warp, a universe where every tale spins a web of enchantment. Ready for a journey into the heart of magic? Today's story promises to be as entrancing as Dr. Apple's collection of dancing shadows. Strap in for an adventure that'll twist your perception of reality. We now join Dr. Apples. Hey, who are you?
Oh, hi there, esteemed eavesdropper. Were you expecting the grand sorcerer of interdimensional travel, Dr. Apples? Well, not today. I'm afraid it's just me, Mr. Steiner. His right-hand pet piggy bank, across countless universes. And yes, I'm the most adorable pink, kawaii, financially responsible bank you could imagine. Think of a genius piggy bank with the charm of a cheeky toddler, and voila! You've got me. My special talent? I can perform a rather impressive jiggle with the coins in my belly. Quite a spectacle. As you can hear, Dr. Apples, poor chap, mistook a sleeping pill for a laxative. Now he's bloated and sound asleep, like a baby dragon, on my sofa. So, what am I currently up to? You're probably not wondering. Well, I'm documenting, you see. I've discovered a clue all by myself. Something sparkly and quite significant. It's a sterling silver, heart-shaped locket. Unearthed in a far-off universe, and it's quite the juicy tidbit. Related to the ongoing saga of Dr. Apples' mother, who was whisked away by fairies, and us dedicating the majority of our energy to finding her. I went there while Dr. Apples was exfoliating his toenails. Now lean in as I unveil the tale. One fine day, as Dr. Apples busied himself with those meticulous hygienic rituals Earthlings are so fond of, I, Mr. Steiner, embarked upon an endeavour you folks charmingly refer to as spring cleaning. While I briskly swept my hallway on my two hind legs, a natural way of moving for a piggy bank of my sophistication, while sweeping, I created a whirlwind of dust, which lifted a mysterious piece of paper into a graceful dance in the air. It was a mattress tag with a warning intact. Warning, keep attached or get arrested.
Beep, beep. Like, seriously? Put me back or, prepare for jail. Your call.
Something of that nature. I forget. Somehow, I'd managed to tear it off a previous mattress without getting nabbed by the law. And now, that tag was more than just a piece of fabric. It held coordinates and a blinking red dot pinpointing the mattress's very location. Not keen on dwelling on my near miss with the law, I hopped into my teleportal.
Alright, Steiner, get in.
And braced myself for adventure.
Beep, beep.
The portal plopped me onto the ground that was a deep black umber. It was dark, but I could still see far enough ahead. My portal promised me that it would return in 30 minutes.
Alright, Steiner, see you in 30.
So I had to hurry. Initially, everything around me was an abyss.
Beep, beep, beep.
A void so profound that even shadows seemed reluctant to exist. As I walked, the environment transformed. The mattress tag on my hoof beeped strongly towards a particular direction.
No time, beep. Boing, boing, beep, beep, beep.
Gradually, like a canvas being painted by an unseen hand, outlines of buildings, trees, and distant figures emerged from the darkness. With each step forward, the outlines began to fill the space around me. At first, they were translucent, like ghostly sketches. But as I moved closer, they gradually solidified, morphing into houses and stalls. These structures, once mere outlines, turned into solid buildings, albeit still glowing with a spectral light. It was as if the town itself was waking up from a deep slumber, the buildings stretching and yawning into existence. There I was, waddling like a determined little trooper down the town's central path.
Boing, boing, beep.
This path, somewhat reminiscent of a yellow brick road, albeit a ghostly version, wound its way through the heart of a quaint cottage town. The buildings, with their flickering windows, looked like they were torn right out of an old-world charm magazine.
Boing, beep.
With each step, the path beckoned me deeper into the village's heart, revealing more of its ghostly yet discernible structures. As I walked, the moon was like a spotlight and casted an ethereal glow on the scene. The cobblestones under my trotters came alive with whispers of ancient tales, and my ceramic pink body reflected the moonlight.
Beep. Excuse me. Hurry up. Beep, beep.
The mattress tag in my grasp beeped louder, its red light pulsating like the heart of an excited hamster.
Boing, boing, beep.
I felt like a detective in a mystery novel. Except I was more pink and ceramic and less trench coat and fedora.
Beep, beep, beep.
Curious ghostly figures around the town, pausing their ceaseless chatter, turned to observe me. While they bore a resemblance to humans, their faces remained blurry and indistinct, like viewing the world without glasses. Each spectre glowed with a soft light, their forms slightly wavering and transparent. I heard a ghost exclaim,
"What kind of otherworldly oddity is that?"
A flamboyant ghost decked out in a gown hollered,
Yas, porcelain eleganza!
Beep. Sorry, just passing through. Like, no biggie.
floated over to me with the grace of a duchess. Another ghost reached out, attempting to touch my glossy surface, but her hand just whooshed right through.
Ooh, a solid one.
Boing. Excuse me. Beep, beep, beep.
Her companions joined in the laughter. One particularly cheeky spirit exuded the charm of a past life loser, tried to swipe the beeping mattress tag from me.
Oh, excuse us. Just passing through. Beep, beep.
His hand, however, phased right through it.
Beep, beep.
Easy pickings. We'll grab that piggy bank and ransom him for a fortune in ghostly gold. This vortex should do the trick.
I don't know about this, Spookles. What if he, I don't know, starts screaming? Or worse, he tries to talk about his feelings. Emotional baggage is heavy.
Yeah. What kind of ghost are you, Matthew?
My name is Matthew.
As the beeping from my trusty mattress tag grew louder,
Beep can't even. Like, start moving. Beep,
I couldn't help but notice a peculiar trend. The ghosts, who were previously engrossed in their town activities, were drifting past me, all going in the same direction I was headed. Either I'm onto something big, or I'm walking right into a ghostly gang attack.
beep.
Spookles, wait. Wait.
All right, let's do this, Matthew. What the? Why is this vortex machine stuck? Oh, I forgot to turn the safety off.
I warned you. You treat my advice like it's background noise at a seance.
When I glanced back, the path I had so boldly trodden seemed to dissolve into the darkness once more. Cheeky little town. This mattress tag isn't going to attach itself.
Do you, mind? We're on a schedule here. Beep.
Onward!
Maybe we should rethink this.
Nonsense! I'll trap him with a shadow snare this time. All I need is the perfect moment. All right, on 1, 7, 2? Wait.
I told you you can't count. Great, he walked away. Let me handle the numbers next time.
Walking down the path, my ceramic heart raced with anticipation as the path led me to a vast tar blackness that stretched out like a blank canvas waiting to be filled.
Beep.
My porcelain hooves tingling with a mix of excitement and slight trepidation. I squinted into the darkness and slowly, as if responding to my gaze, the outlines of a grand, massive manor began to emerge. At first, the lines were faint, almost hesitant. But with each line passing, the lines grew bolder, clearer, weaving a complex pattern in the night air. The outlines of the manor then began to transform, shifting from ethereal sketches to a translucent form. It was as though the building was gradually pulling itself from a dream into reality. The walls, windows, and even the grand front door of the manor shimmered with a ghostly light, as if made of moonbeams and stardust. The sight was mesmerizing. A grand, cream-colored structure, slowly materializing from the void, its every detail becoming more pronounced.
This is so primitive.
Quiet! This time, I'll just wait right here and jump out. No traps, no machines, just pure, ghostly. Ah!
As the manor solidified, ghosts glided past me, some even having the nerve to float right through me.
Oh, come on! He just walked right past me!
Called it.
It's rather disconcerting. It tickles in the most peculiar way. The mattress beat with increasing urgency.
Out of the way, this is urgent. Beep, beep.
Its red light pulsing like a miniature lighthouse in a sea of darkness.
Beep,
I walked to the front of the house.
bling, bling, beep. Bling, bling.
Doesn't matter! Let him go! Once he leaves, there will be nothing to save him from me setting up a black hole and capturing him and his coins!
How long will you wait here, Spookles?
Forever if we gotta, man! There.
How hard is it to say Matthew?
But it's the 2 T's.
Beep.
I mustered all the courage a piggy bank could possibly have, which, let's be honest, isn't a lot. I approached the manor's grand staircase. Each step felt like a monumental effort. Reaching the top, I was met with a door so grand, it looked like it owned a hedge fund. It towered over me, its intricate details now fully visible in the ghostly light. It was a daunting barrier between me and the unknown. With a trembling hoof, I reached for the doorknob. Its cold, metal surface sent a shiver through me. I turned the knob, and with a creak that seemed to echo through time, I pushed the door open. Stepping into a world of a ghostly banshee screamed right at me. I stood there as her mouth opened in an unnatural, cavernous yawn. It was a ghastly display. Her tonsil dangled precariously as if mocking the laws of gravity. The wind from her breath, which carried a scent oddly reminiscent of mothballs and forgotten attics. The ear-shattering scream could wake the dead, which, in this case, seemed somewhat redundant. I stood there, my ceramic hooves glued to the floor. After she was done, she smiled and disappeared. Well, of course, in the midst of all this, I may have sharted a nickel or two. But let's keep that between us. Dr. Apples doesn't need to know every detail of my escapades. In the midst of this sonic onslaught, an old ghost, donning a suit so ancient it would have been the talk of every speakeasy.
Ah, she's got eyes for you, buddy. Classic flirtin', see?
If that was flirting, then I'm a teapot. At that moment, I remembered why I prefer the quiet company of coins.
Move it, Spooky! We're in a rush here! Beep, beep.
I shuffled forward, my pennies slightly rattled, but intact.
Beep, beep.
Stepping into the manor's ballroom was like entering a gothic fairy tale. A scene so oddly grand and moist with ghostly flair. Did I use that word right? Grand chandeliers dangled from the ceiling like ghostly jellyfish, casting eerie shadows that did a spooky dance across the room. The air was chilly, like a refrigerator left open. Venturing further in the room, the air was thick with a scent that could only be described as eau de ghost, a blend of an old attic, musty old books, hints of lavender, and a curious whiff of sponge cake? Nevertheless, this was where all the ghosts corralled to dance.
Boom! Just kidding. It's your ghost with the most DJ boot beats, spinning the classics that even the dead can't resist. Remember, you can't spell funeral without fun.
Ah, the ballroom. What a spectacle it was. Picture every era's dance trend thrown into a blender, set to chaos.
This tune's flatter than I was the day I died.
The ghostly DJ was at the helm, spinning a mix with a new song from a different era every 2 minutes. The ghosts, a lively bunch, were doing their best to keep up with the rapid tempo changes.
In my day, the waltz was wild enough.
Honey, I've spun through more dips than Wall Street on a bad day.
Who put that there?
Wait, it's been here for a century.
Seriously, come on, ghost!
There were Victorian ghosts gracefully twirling in their gowns, then suddenly a ghost doing the hammer dance, their ethereal pants billowing like sails in a storm.
You're like totally in the way.
Ghosts in bell-bottoms gyrated with disco fever next to ghouls who were nailing the classic boy band, passionate lip sync and nod. And then there was the Nene crowd. A group of more contemporary spectres swaying and flapping about as if they were trying to shoo away invisible pigeons.
You've gotta be kidding me.
Everything was like watching a dance-off between history's most enthusiastic yet rhythmically challenged clear partygoers.
I'm like a Freudian slip. Unexpected, but inevitably delightful.
Really, you had to be there. It was trash. Just then, the mattress tag began beeping, as if a gambler were shaking me for last-minute lotto ticket money.
Oh my god, can you guys not? Move it or lose it, ghost. Bling, bling, beep.
The beep, I zeroed in on the corner of the room.
Bling, bling, beep.
There, seemingly the source of the signal, stood 2 ghosts. Right in the path to my long-lost mattress.
Bling, bling, beep.
I had whimsically dubbed them Pickle and Pudding. There they were, the 2 gloomiest ghosts on the dance floor. I named the first one Pickle because despite his melancholy, he still had a zest about him, and the other, Pudding, because she seemed to wobble softly with sorrow and a lack of coordination. Pickle and Pudding, a bittersweet duo in the ghoul dance, moping in a small circle of their own creation. They were looking down at an object I couldn't decipher.
Ew, moo! Ugh, this is like so annoying. I'm trying to get to the mattress, duh! Beep, beep, beep.
I took a deep sigh and waddled over to them. My hooves clicked on the dance floor as I approached. I had a good walking stride, though slightly intimidated by the dance moves around me. When I reached Pickle and Pudding, my hoof grazed the dance floor, causing me to kick the small object on the floor that was in between them. Under the solid item rose a semi-transparent letter. Pickle, with a flicker of excitement in his ethereal eyes, snatched it up.
Elsa, look! Our confirmation number. We can contact customer service to request a refund. Let's go!
With a swirl of their spectral tails, they vanished, leaving the intriguing shiny trinket lingering nearby. And there, right on the dance floor, lay a beautiful silver locket. Shimmering in the ghostly luminescence. I extended my hoof and gently scooped up the locket. With a delicate touch, I pried it open. To my surprise, reveal a photograph of Dr. Apples' beloved mother. Oh, how I miss her. I'm saddened she was kidnapped by fairies. It always felt like heaven having her around. Beautiful brown eyes, and her smile as warm as a summer day. Her hair styled in a relaxed ponytail.
Je t'aime, ma pomme. Je t'aime.
Ah, I remember that time. It was when Dr. Apples was a teen and joined a band when he wore only silver chinos. He had a phase. On the other side of the image were minuscule cryptic scribbles that could possibly be a breadcrumb trail leading to her whereabouts. Well, forget the mattress! There were more pressing matters at hand, like embarking on a virtual odyssey of wiki searches and asking the almighty Jeeves. I dropped the mattress tag and called for my portal to pick me up.
Alright, Steiner, get in.
Beep. Ugh. Betrayal detected. Mission aborted.
A tiny beacon of hope in the ongoing saga to find Dr. Apples' mother. It was a clue that I found all by myself. Oink. Oh, excuse me. Come to think of it, I don't remember ripping a mattress tag off. I wonder how it got into my home. And the end. What a magnificent story.
What's going on?
And so, before I get in trouble, I bid adieu. I will also leave you with this wise nugget.
What?
Sometimes the greatest adventures happen while others are a-napping.
Mr. Steiner, did you drug me?
Until next time.
Are you talking to humans?
Don't tell him I spoke to you, and pay your piggy banks fair wages.
Wait.
This is
What?
Mr. Steiner, and I'm about to get caught.
Mr. Steiner.
Oh, hey! I'm not doing anything at all. No.
And just like that, we spiral back from the enchanting realms of Dr. Apples. Our journey through his magical time warp concludes for now, but the wonder doesn't have to end here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a review and stuff. Until our next whimsical adventure, keep your imaginations wild. Dr. Apples will be waiting with more spellbinding stories. And keep an eye on your shadow. Sometimes they develop a mind of their own, especially after a Dr. Apples story.